Alcaya, and this is the building you're gonna come in the first day of school. And this is the first class you're gonna see if you're a 6th grader. The first class is Mr. Free's class, which is 301. He teaches math. The next teacher we're going to is Miss Petrie. She's in room 302. She also teaches 6th grade. The next one we're going to is all the way down here. And the next teacher is going to be Miss Shemard. She's room 303, and she's an English teacher. The next teacher is Miss Knight, and she's room 304, and she only teaches 6th grade. She teaches science and English. This next one we're going to is Miss Ortega's room. She's room 308. She teaches 6th grade. This next room we're going to is Miss Bisalova. She's room 307. She teaches 6th grade only also. And then this next room over here is gonna be Miss Spike's class, and she teaches reading and English. And she's room 306. And then this next teacher is Miss Williams, and she teaches social studies, and she's room 305. This next part we're stumbling upon is Mrs. Ross's room 404, where she teaches 6th and 7th graders. This next one is Miss Mugia, my teacher, and she's room 403, and she teaches 7th and 8th. This next teacher we're going upon is Mr. Williams, and he teaches English, and that's pretty much it. He is room 402. This next teacher we're doing is Mr. Alcahai. He teaches 6th, 7th, and 8th, and he's room 401. This next teacher we're stumbling upon is Miss Ryerson, and she's room 408, and she teaches 6th and 7th grade reading. This next teacher, they're co-teachers, and it's Miss Flores, Miss Nunez, and Miss Wetmore, and they teach in room 407. This next teacher we're stumbling upon is room 406, and she teaches English, and This next room we're stumbling upon is a special needs class, and their room number is 405, and they help with 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
So, for our first question, what are some big accomplishments you have made in life with teaching?
I think that my biggest accomplishments that I've made in life with teaching is the impact that it has on children's lives. Yeah. That's probably the most rewarding part of being a teacher. Other than that, I mean, just personal accomplishments like buying myself a car or little things like that. But
okay.
When it comes to the profession, I think that the impact that it has on children's lives.
For our second question, it is, what are some jobs you have done in the past that involve something fun?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I have taught before. I used to teach in Taiwan. It's the same job though, like it's still teaching. I also used to work as a SLEPA, a speech language pathologist assistant. That was pretty fun because I used to give like assistant speech therapy. I've been a cashier. It's pretty fun. You talk to people a lot. I've been a telemarketer. That's not fun. That's pretty much it.
For our third question, it is, what do you want to travel in the future? If so, do you want to travel in the future? If so, where would you go?
Yes, I actually have a plan to travel this summer. I'm gonna go to Nigeria. That's in like West Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go over from there. I'm going to Spain, and then from Spain I'm taking a boat down to Morocco. So it's like all on that side. Those are my summer plans.
That is super cool.
It's gonna be fun.
It sounds fun.
I'm a traveler though. Like that's my passion.
I would love to travel.
I've been to many, many places.
For our fourth question, it is, what is your favorite food that you have tried in the United States?
That I've tried in the U.S.?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be American food?
No.
Because I've tried different foods. Like, I like pho, that soup. Have you tried that?
No.
It's a Vietnamese soup. That's really good. And the first time I tried it was in the U.S. But I also love, like, my favorite fast food is, like, Del Taco.
Oh, Del Taco's good.
Like crunchy tacos from Del Taco or Taco Bell. That's my favorite, my shame food.
For our fifth question, how is school different in Mexico than the United States?
I used to love going to school in Mexico. I used to go to school. I studied there up until 6th grade.
Oh.
I used to go to a private, like, Catholic school, and we had to wear uniforms, and it was very, like, disciplined. We always had to, our hair super slicked back. We couldn't have, like, this going on. But, I mean, although it had a lot of, like, strict rules, I think that discipline definitely shaped me. Then I moved to the U.S. and I started school in it was 7th grade. Yeah, it was junior high, and I felt like, oh my gosh, like they're so free, and so it was a challenging transition.
For our sixth question, have you ever taught any other grades except 6th grade, and if not, what grade would you like to teach?
I have taught other grades. But so far, I feel that it's the, like, perfect age. They're not too little where we have to, like, baby them and we're able to communicate and talk to them, but they're still at that stage where they don't feel like they're super old and like, oh, too cool to talk to me.
Yeah.
I like 6th grade. So far, yes. If any, I would probably go for, like, 2nd grade. Anything else? Because they're cool.
2nd graders are like.
Because they can already write.
Yeah. For our 7th question is, was the English language hard for you to learn when you transferred from Mexico to the United States?
It wasn't. When I was in school in Mexicali, I used to go to a bilingual school. So ever since kindergarten, I learned English. We had dual language classes. But I did notice I had an accent. I still kind of do, but yeah.
It kind of goes away.
Mm-hmm.
For our 8th question, it is, what type of degree do you have in education, and was it hard to get that degree?
I have a bachelor's degree in education. I'm studying my master's, and it's not hard, like the content being challenging. I think that it's hard to have the discipline to complete the classes, to, like, submit the work. Just not doing it's not hard. It's like, oh, I need to submit, I need to do this, it's the actual, like, sitting down and doing it that I feel is the most challenging to me.
For our 9th question, it is, was school hard for you in Mexico versus the United States?
I think it was harder in Mexico. Overall, like, even, it was, since it's a private school, I feel that, like, parents get very nitpicky, and so they're very, very, very strict about everything. Like, your notebooks have to be clean. Everything has to be, like, perfect.
Yeah.
So it's like, I used to think it was hard.
Yeah. For our 10th question, it is, if you have a business, if you have a business, what degrees did you get, and what is your business called?
I don't have a business.
Okay.
I wish in the future I would like to have my own school. Like a private school.
Yeah, that sounds like a good business
Mm-hmm.
to have.
Like, you know how they have like Faith Academy?
Yeah.
Or like St. Mary's in El Centro, something like that.
That's cool.
I would like to have a private school.
And that's all.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.